What if I told you that time travel might not be just science fiction? Imagine jumping into a time machine and visiting ancient Egypt, or seeing the future of flying cars. Sounds crazy, right? But some scientists think it's actually possible. Let's dive into the theories and facts that could make it happen. We've all seen time travel in movies like Back to the Future and The Terminator. But the question is, can it actually happen? Some people believe that time travel could be more than just a fun idea. In fact, theories about it have been around for over 100 years. But before we jump into the details, let me ask you this. If time travel were possible, would you go to the future or the past? Imagine all the possibilities. The chance to witness the construction of the Great Pyramids, or to see what the world will look like 100 years from now. But, before we start dreaming too big, let's look at some of the theories and facts. Think about this. What if the faster you go, the slower time moves for you? Einstein said that when you move close to the speed of light, time slows down. Crazy, right? If we could travel fast enough, maybe we could travel into the future. For example, imagine you're on a spaceship traveling close to the speed of light. You could travel for what feels like just a few years to you, but when you come back to Earth, decades or even centuries might have passed. That's time travel in one direction, into the future. Wormholes are like shortcuts in space. Imagine folding a piece of paper and poking a hole in it. Bam, you're in a different place in space and time. In theory, wormholes could allow us to travel from one point in time to another. But there's a catch. Nobody has ever found a wormhole, and even if we did, the stability of these cosmic shortcuts is still a mystery. The idea is fascinating, though, right? What if every time you make a decision, a new universe is created? Some scientists believe this is what happens with every choice we make. In the world of time travel, this theory suggests that instead of traveling to your own past, you could simply visit a parallel universe. Imagine the possibilities. A universe where you made different choices, where the entire world's history unfolded differently. Unfortunately, traveling back in time isn't as simple as traveling to the future. If you went back and changed something in the past, you could mess up everything that came after. This is called the grandfather paradox. If you stopped your grandfather from meeting your grandmother, would you still be born? It's a tough question that raises many concerns in the world of time travel. Some scientists argue that the universe might have built-in protections to stop these paradoxes from happening. But right now, it's just a mystery. In reality, scientists are still working on proving whether time travel is possible. We're not talking about time machines just yet, but certain effects have been observed. For instance, astronauts experience a small amount of time travel when they orbit the Earth at high speeds. Because they are moving so fast, time for them moves slightly slower compared to people on Earth. This isn't time travel like we see in the movies, but it shows that time does behave in unusual ways under the right conditions. Back in the 1950s, physicist John Archibald Wheeler proposed that time could be warped through the manipulation of space. While nothing concrete came from his work, his ideas laid the foundation for later research. Today, scientists are testing the limits of speed and space to try and unlock the secrets of time travel. From studying black holes to manipulating particles that travel close to light speed, the journey has just begun. But even with all this research, we're still far from creating a real time machine. So, is time travel possible? In theory, yes. But in practice, we're still far from figuring it out. The science behind time travel is fascinating, and every new discovery brings us closer to answering that question. Will we ever get to time travel? Maybe one day, the dream will become reality. Until then, we can only imagine what it would be like to visit the past or future. What would you do if you could travel through time? Maybe you'd visit the dinosaurs, or go to the future to see what life is like in 3000 AD. If you want to dive deeper into fascinating topics like this, head to the description below. There, you'll find links to some amazing channels that will expand your mind even more. Don't forget to subscribe to them for more mind-blowing content. Time travel might be far off, but exploring cool ideas like these is just a click away. If you liked this video, Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more cool facts.